Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Lunar New Year. For many people, this is energetically speaking more of a New Year energy than New Year on January 1st. And I wanted to share with you a bit of an understanding of how to work with the energy of the seasons and the New Year on the 1st, the Lunar New Year, and the upcoming Astrological New Year in order to create the life you truly desire in 2025. Because if you can align to the seasons and cycles within yourself, the seasons and cycles of nature and of the cosmos, then truly becoming the bridge between heaven and earth and co-creating the life you desire becomes even more graceful, even greater ease, because you understand the seasons and the cycles of change that you are moving through. So first of all, it helps to understand that the Gregorian calendar actually isn't necessarily the most natural calendar for us to follow for a few reasons. It was put in place partly for political reasons in the 1500s by a guy named Pope Gregory. That's why it's called the Gregorian calendar. And he did this because before that, there was the Julian calendar, which was another solar calendar, another calendar that was based on the sun, but it wasn't fully accurate, and it meant that they needed to add an extra day, certain years, in order to bring it up to speed. So Pope Gregory put it in place and said, okay, January 1st, that's the new year. And then that way things were more aligned with the seasons and cycles of the equinoxes, the solstice, and it just kind of made sense in quarters. But in terms of actually looking at the rhythm of those seasons and cycles and really thinking about when the new year begins, it's not January 1st. January 1st is more of, dead of winter where I am in the Northern Hemisphere. So if you're wanting to embrace the new year, maybe the Lunar New Year, which was yesterday, feels more aligned. In Chinese cultures and also in many other Asian cultures and communities, that is really the new year. They actually are following cycles of the moon instead of cycles of the sun. Now, for me and for many people I work with, the moon cycles, even monthly, and as a woman where there's a monthly blood that comes, then those cycles are also moving through my body, right? So there's a natural cycle that I find in myself when I connect with the energies of the moon as well as the energies of the sun. So the Lunar New Year is now, and this is a time where I find really getting clear on intentions and seeds that you're desiring to plant. But then you get one more chance in the new year, which is around March 21st, the beginning of Aries season, and it's also considered the spring equinox. So that is the first day of spring. And in many cultures, and including even in some of the indigenous cultures that I'm connected to in the north and the south, the spring, or the direction of the east, in the tradition I'm learning under, that's the first direction. That's the beginning. The new year starts when spring comes, right? And so we are clearing and letting go of anything in the year that has passed in the winter. And then we clear out the land and prepare for the seeds to be planted in the spring. So understanding that and putting the three together can be really powerful. So January 1st is when you might be reviewing the year that passed, starting to think about the year to come, but there's a lot of kind of clearing energy. There's a lot of winter and dying and releasing energy. And then now at the new moon of Aquarius and the Lunar New Year, this is the energy of getting clear. What's the intention? What is that spark? What is the kind of thing that you're wanting to create? When we are manifesting, it manifests first in the ether or in the energy before it comes and is actually birthed in the natural world. So when you're becoming the bridge between sky and earth, or heaven and earth, or between spirit and the land, then you understand this principle that for something to become a manifest reality on the earth plane, something is actually happening first in the unseen or in the energetic space. Just like the energetic potential of a seed before it cracks through its shell and comes up through the ground. So really, you're working now in this energy of the new moon, of the energetic potential of what's to come in 2025. And when you see that seed first start to break through the surface, well, that is the new year. March 21st is usually the time that we consider the first day of Aries season, which is the Astrological New Year and the first sign of the zodiac. It's also the spring equinox, and it would be a time that would more naturally be considered the actual new year. So the good news is that you have 3 opportunities to start new in 2025. You had the Gregorian calendar, January 1st, the Lunar New Year, which is the energy you're in now, and then the spring. And that's going to be when all of a sudden you see that the life you're choosing to create is breaking through, and you're going to see what you're ready to harvest in the fall. So I hope you found this helpful. I could go on, but I have more boxes to pack. And I want to send you all so much love. And just a reminder that if you are wanting to be that bridge between heaven and earth, between spirit and the land, and really understand that center point of your own heart, I invite you to join the waitlist for Anima Itera, where we're really going to be diving into the seasons and cycles of change and working with these energies. And I'm looking forward to all that's to come. Sending you love. If this resonated, let me know.